All right, guys, so we're going to get to the picks in a minute, but I did want to recap yesterday's day because I thought it was a little bit interesting. If you don't want to, you can go ahead and skip to the picks. It's all good. Don't worry about that. But let's recap real quick because we did go, let's see, we went 1-4, which was pretty much our first actual losing day since the Olympic breaks. Yes, we've had multiple days where we've just been, profit, profit, profit. And a losing day finally came in. But let's recap it because I really thought we were on the right side of things. We pretty much damn near had a sweep, guys, just almost. And here's how much pretty much a lot of things just changed at the last minute. Ducks came through for us. No worries on there. The Blues and the Kraken. The Kraken just fell behind, man. Blues scored, pretty much won every single period. The Kraken couldn't get that tie. And then maybe send it into overtime, but I still felt like we were on the right side with the Kraken, and it's just kind of why I hate paying for favorites sometimes that I know just are not that dominant. And then we got the Hurricanes and the Canucks. That one was kind of, I can accept the loss because it is the Canucks, but they were close to covering that puck line anyway. We had the +1.5, so no worries there. No worries there on that one. I'm okay with that loss. Now, these last two, oh my goodness. The Maple Leafs at the Devils. Guys, the Maple Leafs had the lead. But again, I think that's been the story the whole damn season. They had the lead. Devils get the tying goal in the third period. And then they lose in overtime. And they lose in the shootout. Dude, these Maple Leafs, I don't know how you guys are, not you guys specifically, but I don't know how people are fans of this team. This team is, this team is just god awful. And the thing is, they have talent. That's the part that I don't understand, is that Maple Leafs have talent. They just don't win games. That's what's crazy as heck to me. Like, trade my guy Austin Matthews, man. Send him to the Ducks. Give him to the Kings. Give him to another team, because Toronto is just ruining his reputation, man. It just is. And this one, I don't know which one was worse between these two. The Golden Knights and the Red Wings. Guys, the Red Wings were up 3-1. 3-1. The Red Wings were up. And then, I thought that one, I'm just like, okay, that one's in the bag, whatever. And then right before I'm going to sleep, I checked the scores and whatnot, because, I fall asleep pretty early. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So I was in bed by like 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Pacific time, And so I checked the scores. Obviously the Hurricanes, Islanders, Blues games was going on, so I didn't really see the final scores until I woke up this morning and checked everything. And then just to find out that the Red Wings lost. They lost. Before I went to sleep, they were up 3-1. Or before I went to bed, they were up 3-1, and then they lose 4-3. They blew that much of a lead. Man, see, look, easily, this one we should have won this one. This one we should have won it. It should have been at least a 3-2 day, guys. It should have. But, hey, that's just how crazy the NHL goes, guys. But anyway, let's get to the picks. I just wanted to recap that real quick with you guys. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys thought of our picks and the games, how the games actually went yesterday. Please, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. I would love to hear it. All right, let's get to the picks. First pick of the day that I got for you guys, I do got 3, and then we'll go over some leans. But let me go over the 3 official ones that we're going for the day, that we're going for. So we got Utah heading over to Philly. I like Philly, man. I like how Philly has been playing these last couple days coming out of the break. Yeah, they started it off with a loss against the Capitals. After that, it's been 3 back-to-back on the road, back to Philly, on the road, and now they're back in Philly. And I think we're getting a very solid price with a Flyers team that just, they've at least been scoring every single game, guys. I can say that. They have been scoring every single game, and in the last 3 wins that they've had, they've scored 3 in each of those games. So I think that continues. This Utah team, yeah, they're tough, but you take them out of Utah, not as tough as they are in the elevation. So give me Philly at home as a home underdog. I like them today. I think we get the win. I think we're going to see goals for sure. So I would not be shy of looking at an over, because yes, Philly has been winning and scoring, but they've also been getting scored on. So we do have to acknowledge that that little flaw. So I like Philly. I might even play the over 5.5. I think it's worth taking a shot on. Next game up, a little bit nervous for this one, but I think they can do it. We're gonna go with the Boston Bruins. I think as far as skill, talent, team for team, I think these teams are almost about even. So we're just gonna go with the team that's giving us a slightly better price than the Boston Bruins. Boston definitely much better at home. A little bit nervous on the road, taking them on the road. But at least when they have been on the road, it's not total domination. It's not a total loss. Most games that they do play on the road, they have been able to keep it close. So I do like that going for Boston. So maybe in this game they fall a little bit behind and then they kind of sneak through the back door and kind of sneak away an on the road win. It's been a while since they've won on the road. I think we're gonna catch one here today. So I like the Boston Bruins over at Nashville. So give me the Boston Bruins for -103 in what I think is more of a 50-50 matchup. And we're getting the better price in a 50-50 matchup. So give me the Boston Bruins -103. Hopefully this is plus 100 closer to game time. Hopefully we can get some even money on the Bruins. And to finish off the card, to finish off our third pick, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think I have to. We're going to roll with the Maple Leafs one more time. I know, I can't believe it. But both of these teams have a negative sentiment going on, guys. The Maple Leafs, at least they have their talent still. Rangers, they've pretty much gotten rid of a lot of pieces. Now you got JT Miller injured. The only real threat is Zibanejad. I think that's probably like the only threat that the Rangers have. The Rangers have also packed it in. They know they're not going to be a playoff team. Meanwhile, Toronto still has playoff hopes, kind of, sort of. Sorry, guys, but for the third pick, we're gonna go with the Maple Leafs. We're gonna go one more time. We're gonna try and get our money back, and then just get out of Toronto, because once we win our money back, we're not going back to Toronto. We're gonna fade them the rest of the season. I said that before. I get it, but it's just we've seen them lose, and we've even gone against Toronto and we've won. And I think we've had more success fading them than getting on them, really. But I think a lot of bettors have. So we'll take Toronto, our third and final pick of the day, and just see how it goes, man. And just keep our fingers crossed, because this Toronto team is just such a disappointment. I would say they're more disappointing than the Rangers. The Rangers, they fell apart too, but they didn't have these big expectations like Toronto did. So again, free my guy Austin Matthews, guys. Free him. Toronto, please trade Austin Matthews. Let him go to an American team where he'll be appreciated. So yeah, Toronto, Bruins, Flyers. That's our three picks of the day. All of them damn near even money. So good luck with everything, guys. Let me know what picks you guys like. Let's get into some leans. So now some leans really quickly, guys, because I do got to get up out of here. We got the Buffalo Sabres heading over to Pittsburgh. I want to play Pittsburgh on this one. I wanted to add it to my card, but the Buffalo Sabres are just such a wagon that I can't do it, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if Buffalo wins yet again. Buffalo continues to just steamroll teams and keep winning games. Hopefully, I wouldn't be mad if they win the Stanley Cup, guys. Hopefully Buffalo does it. They kind of deserve it the way they've been playing the whole season. So hopefully Buffalo does something good in the playoffs. So I'll take Penguins just in this game, just because being a home underdog, they've played their better hockey at home. But Buffalo has been playing good no matter where they go. So be careful for that one. That's kind of why I just stayed off of this game. I'm more so worried about Buffalo than I am worried about Pittsburgh. But yeah, either pick here too is also not a bad idea. So whatever you want to go with, I'm all right with it. But I'm just staying away from this game. I really don't want anything to do with it. Florida Panthers, Blue Jackets, another game where I'm a little worried about either side. Florida, they have to win games, or they had to win games coming right out of the Olympic break to make the playoffs. They haven't done that, so you could see why they're an underdog to the Blue Jackets. I've rarely ever seen that in the last couple of seasons, And the Blue Jackets are just a solid team at home, guys. They just are just a solid team at home. They've won quite a few games for us here on the channel already. So again, hey man, don't sleep on those Blue Jackets. So if I had to take a pick, I would take the Panthers, take one more shot on them. After that, I'd really consider fading them more often than not. So I would take the Florida Panthers. Again, there's a reason it didn't make my 3 picks. It's just too close. Everything is just too close. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning heading over to Winnipeg. I would take Winnipeg. I would take the home dog just because I do like how Winnipeg can be defensively. They can make things low scoring. But at the same time, guys, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the best team in the East. So, we got to be careful for that. Tampa Bay's offense, just when it's on point, man, there's no stopping it. They steamroll everybody. So, but I take Winnipeg because, I mean, if Connor Hellebuck can stop the whole Canadian team, they could, man, he stopped Nathan McKinnon, and he wasn't even in front of the net. Man, Canada tears, man. Canada tears. USA, baby. Now, the Senators heading over to Calgary. This is a classic Canada rivalry thingy, whatever. Probably fighting over leaves and syrup. So I'll take the Senators in that one, maybe even puck line, but just a game I'm not interested in. So, but if I had to, Senators -1.5. And then to finish it off, the New York Islanders at Los Angeles. I would take the LA Kings just because the Islanders are on a back-to-back. Kings at least had a day of rest. Islanders got smacked up by Anaheim. Kings can probably do the same, but probably not because these Kings don't like to play at home for whatever reason. So this game probably ends up something like 2-1. 2-1 Kings or 2-1 Islanders. It's going to end up something like that. Kings just don't like to play at home, so can't take them. Can't take them yet until maybe they get on the road or start winning some games at home. So yeah, guys, there you have it. That's the full card. Our 3 picks are Boston, Philly, Toronto. Those are our 3 official picks. Let's see how it goes. Please, guys, give me your thoughts on yesterday's game. Give me your thoughts on this card. Give me your thoughts on how you feel about, the USA being the gold medal champ and not Canada. Canada, it's all right, guys. Silver shines just as bright. Have a good one, guys.